My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read all my writing, go to counterpropa.com. To support this YouTube channel, go to my Patreon link below. How did James Comey hurt Trump today? If you're a progressive and you want Trump impeached, how does James Comey's testimony today enable Congress to impeach Trump? If anything, it emboldens President Trump. It makes Trump stronger. It's like that song, but the opposite. Everything Democrats do is lose, lose, lose. All they do is lose, 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 no matter what. Because they don't really stand for value systems. So they don't stand for progressive values, that's for sure. When it comes to war, Wall Street, a number of other things, they won't ban fracking. So you can forget about even though they try to paint it as, oh, well, we're so progressive, look at, what we talk about on Twitter. That's a bunch of baloney. There are certain core issues, fine, that differentiate Democrats from Republicans. But when it comes to sending Americans abroad, we have 5,000 soldiers, American soldiers in in Iraq, 10,000 in Afghanistan. We have Americans now in Syria. We have Americans now in Yemen. So tell me how the Democrats, and that's from President Obama to Trump, tell me how Democrats are different on war and foreign policy. How about Wall Street? Do Democrats want to reinstate Glass-Steagall? No. Do they want to break up banks? No. Do they want to ban fracking? No. So let's not talk about Democrats and progressive values. Today's farce or Shakespearean drama, tragedy, ridiculous soap opera, Comey testimony, highlights of the hearing. I'm just going to do a word search for memo. Mr. Trump watched part of the hearing with lawyer Mr. Kasowitz's statement tracked closely with emails and talking points issued by the Republican National Committee, who think the former director hurt himself by acknowledging he leaked a memo detailing his private interaction with the president. Why would you do that? If Comey gave memo to Mueller, Mr. Comey said he turned over his memos to the Justice Department Special Counsel Mr. Mueller. The first public suggestion the special counsel would investigate Mr. Trump's firing of Mr. Comey. Why the fuck would they investigate Trump's firing of Comey? President Obama should have fired his ass right after the email debacle. But, of course, President Obama could not do so. He's the head of the Democratic Party. But James Comey should have been fired right after he couldn't tell everybody what the definition of intent was. But all of this is a big show that gets Democrats into a frenzy over nothing. They have no direct evidence. So then here, okay, this is not a guarantee Mr. Mueller will investigate the president, but it is a sign that he's reviewing the memos. Nobody's investigating Trump. Nobody is investigating Trump. Number one, he's not under investigation. Hillary Clinton was under investigation. Big difference. Crazed, deranged Hillary bots. Number two, this gives not only false hope, but it gets people into a frenzy, especially Democrats who truly think that Russia hacked the DNC, even though the DNC didn't give its computer service to the FBI. The CrowdStrike, the firm the DNC used, isn't even certain of its original narrative, and the entire Russian hacking nonsense stems from WikiLeaks, an excuse to explain WikiLeaks DNC emails and the fact that Hillary Clinton was so utterly corrupt, such a pathological liar. And the DNC, Debbie Wasserman Schultz down in Brazil, all they did was cheat Bernie Sanders and anoint and do everything possible to elect Hillary Clinton. The DNC fraud lawsuit that Jared and Elizabeth Beck are championing right now. And we have all of these unsolved murders related to them. And we know Seth Rich, Sean Lucas, Beranton, Jay Whisenant. All of this is to explain how we got the WikiLeaks DNC emails that shed light into massive, massive corruption that the Democratic Party not only has ignored, but doubled down on, is sweeping under the rug and expecting everybody to think that because of James Comey's dumb chicken scratch writing on his stupid memos, that suddenly that helps the Democratic Party. People will vote Democrat now. The Electoral College will change. It won't. The Electoral College in 2020 is not going to elect a Democrat because of this. That's for sure. It's almost certainly going to elect Trump. Give me your thoughts below, unless it's Bernie Sanders, Nina Turner, or Tulsi Gabbard. Give me your thoughts below. All of this today helps Trump. So congrats, Democrats. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much.